Second question, Mr. King, we'll start with you on this one. In your opinion, what is the number one issue facing the Morton school system and why?
Number one issue facing education, undoubtedly I feel, is Common Core. The question was worded as number one issue facing our district, I believe, and I definitely believe that would be facilities. Because for those families who don't have children in school any longer, or don't have grandchildren any longer, the financial aspect of facilities has got to be weighing heavy on many families' minds. When I talk about number one issue facing education being Common Core, I believe that is diluting our educational system. And as pointed out, we don't teach in the same way. Some of that's good, much of it is not. Old school's not always bad. I went through a lot of years of education. I had a lot of great teachers. I learned in a lot of old buildings. And the buildings weren't shiny, the radiators made noise. We learned because our teachers were there to teach us. The teachers had the ability and the leeway to teach us as we needed to be taught. It wasn't directed to them what they must teach and how they must teach. Not all of us learned the same, so they had the ability and the time to take that time with each individual student and make everything work for that student. That is my concern with Common Core. Our teachers are losing that ability. It's not that we don't support our teachers, to the contrary. We want our teachers to be able to teach our children like I was taught by my teachers, who I respected to the utmost. When we talk facilities, having the brightest and shiniest is not always the best. I want the best for my children. And when possible, I like to be able to give them things. But I don't give them everything. That's not to their advantage. Having the best and brightest building is not going to increase the education of our children if in doing so, we financially cash trap ourselves to the point that we can no longer support our educators and what they need in the classroom. Those are my concerns.